Alright, what's up guys? So today, coming at you with another video. This one is about arms. And actually, I believe this might be the first video on just fully arms, which is biceps, triceps. So good day. You know, I think we were doing a whole hour. I think it was like a whole hour workout. It was just like not drop setting, like supersetting. You know, doing biceps, triceps, like going back and forth, different exercises too. Anyway, so this video though, I want to talk to you guys about a few things. A couple different things. For example, like creatine reps. Should you do them fast? Should you do them slow? Or and also like keeping your muscle mass. Let's start off with creatine. So creatine gets a bad rap, okay? Because and you know what? Everything gets a bad rap, man. Like, you know, like I know I've mentioned the same thing before about it's like something else. Oh, I guess like the mass gainers and protein and whatnot. But yeah, creatine is usually like regarded as you know, something that's gonna get you bloated. You know, if you're trying to cut, it's gonna get you looking fat, and that's not the case. So what happens is there are creatines out there that are pretty cheap. Okay, meaning like quality wise, you know, like the way it's mixed, and it has to be, and then this was in the books, okay, I'm not making this up, but it has to be anywhere between like, I guess like over 85% pure, because if it's not 85% pure or higher than that, then that's when you know, anything else they mix it with is like it gets you bloated. You know, that's what it does. So for sure, you know, try to look for something that's of good quality. And actually, like online, I've run into a website that they show you, like by listing, which are the top either creatines, proteins, whatever it is. You know, whatever supplement you're looking for, they have it there, and like it tells you like how pure it is. You know, because they actually run tests on the different supplements. So if I remember, or if I find the webpage, I'll let you guys know. I'll put it in the link in the description. But yeah, so that's one thing. Now another thing is like HCl, which is hydrochloride, or monohydrate. Those are the two most researched ones, and actually monohydrate is the number one top researched one. You get really good benefit because it helps you. Like this usually is it's powder, so you can mix it with your protein, you can mix it with your pre-workout. Just you know, it's really easy, usually unflavored. Hydrochloride is either powder or caps or tablets. I know some companies make monohydrate in capsules, but usually you have to take like 5 or 6 capsules to like get the whole serving. So I try to stay away from that. But yeah, same thing. They're gonna do the same thing. Monohydrate though works by hydrating your cells with, you know, I mean, of course, like water, you know. But I guess that's where it comes from, like the whole water retention thing. When people talk about it, it's just like, you know what? Okay, yeah. It hydrates the cells, so you get more power in your cells. So the ATP, that's pretty much the energy your muscles use for like, you know, contractions, the power, all that stuff. HCl does the same thing, but it doesn't use water. Like there's no hydration that goes with it. It just puts the ATP in your muscle cells. Good example of that is concrete, or the Creatine 189 by GNC. It's actually like the same people that make concrete, I believe, make that one for GNC. But yeah, I mean, like, dude, creatine, it's really good stuff. I mean, you get more power during your exercises. You know, you can lift heavier. Of course, if you can lift heavier, you're gonna get bigger. And that leads to my third point in this video, is like keeping your muscle mass. So keeping your muscle mass, like for example, say you do creatine, you're lifting heavier, you can recover faster between sets. Meaning, like, say you hit one exercise, and then instead of waiting, or at least like instead of having to wait 90 seconds for that recovery, like so you're able to hit the weights again for your next set, you can actually, it cuts it down in time. It's like 30 seconds or 40 seconds, you know. And you know, any little like amount, or you know, any time you can get off, you know, of like having to like wait for recovery and all that stuff, you're just gonna be better off, you know. Like you any little thing, you know, one more rep makes a huge difference. You know, 1 second, a few seconds makes a huge difference. So keeping your muscle mass, you know, I get asked the question of like, you know, oh, what can I take to still look big even if I don't go to the gym often? You know what? That's like just total BS. Okay, you cannot be big muscle mass. You know, speaking like, you know, you cannot look fit. You cannot be big if you are not hitting the weights. You have to hit the gym. You know, you cannot be lean if your metabolism is kind of slow. You cannot be lean if you're not doing exercising. Oh, if you're not doing like treadmill or walking or running every day or every other day. You know, it's just, it doesn't happen that way. So advice for you guys is, and this is the way it goes, okay? Your body will keep the muscle mass it needs because it has to maintain itself. So if someone lifts heavy every day, and I'm talking about like someone who can, maybe they're not even going to the gym, but their job like requires them to like unload trailers or move huge like metal sheets or whatnot for like housing and whatnot, like their body is going to look that way. They're gonna be bigger, they're gonna be bulkier, you know, because that's their, like, that's their body, that's their physique. Like the physique needs it, you know, like the body just it's I guess it's kind of like a defense mechanism, you know, like your body just recovers itself, it grows, and it keeps itself that way because it uses the muscle. But if you're not using the muscle, then like your body doesn't need that much muscle mass. It doesn't need to be expending so many calories to keep itself that way. It's all about survival. That's the way our bodies are built, you know? Like, if there's no reason for it, it just won't happen. You know, so you have to hit you want to look big, you want to look the part, play the part. You know, you got to hit the gym, hit the weights, you know, make sure you're eating properly, and, you know, everything else just comes with time. But yeah, it's all about frequency, and it's all about lifting heavier. You know, like lift heavy. This is something that I used to hear a lot. It's like you are only as big as the weights you move, and part of it is true. You know, like of course you can do lighter weight, more reps, and look bigger even if you're not stronger. That's a whole other video. That's another story. That's another talk. Now let's talk about reps. Reps, should you do them fast? Should you do them slow? What are the benefits of each of them? And actually, there are benefits to each of them. When you do fast reps, you're actually using your fast twitch muscles. Basically, like you're gonna get best of both worlds if you do fast and slow reps. Slower reps use your other muscles, the other muscle fibers. It's called, well, slow twitch muscle fibers. But you know, when you do that, that's actually for strength. Like you still get power and strength if you were to lift any other weight pretty like fast, but just look at it that way. Like you get the best of both worlds. If you do slow, it's like time under tension is a huge thing. So you know, lifting slow, you get more time under tension. Your muscle fibers like get more damage. And I know it sounds negative, but damage equals gain. You know, it equals like good stuff. You're gonna get muscle mass, and it'll be good. Now when you do fast reps, it's more about pumping the muscle. You actually get more oxygen with more blood in your muscle, so it expands the fibers, and that's how you actually either tear them up or you get like more nutrients flowing in there. It's like the only difference, like fast and slow twitch muscle. But yeah, it's always a good idea. So say if you were doing like two a week, like say you hit chest and arms and whatever, like your whole body like twice a week, fully, it would be a good idea to do, for example, say the first time you hit, for example, back. The first time you hit back, say it's a Monday, you do really slow, concentrated workouts or like lifts. And then the second time you hit your back that day, which say could be Thursday or Friday, you can do fast, you know, low weight and fast reps, and just get the best of both worlds that way. Or there's some people like myself, sometimes I'll do really slow, concentrated for the first 2 or 3 sets, and then, you know, faster on the last set just to get a pump from it. Well, you know, it's just that's what I guess I want to talk to you guys about. Just a couple of things, guys. Thank you for watching the video. If you liked the video and you have any questions, comments, or concerns, just leave them in the comment section, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. Thanks. Take it easy. This is Will signing off. Peace.